Hi everyone. We're going to talk about rubrics in Blackboard, and we're going to do this in very small steps. So the first step that I want to take is just simply showing you how to get to the rubrics tool and how to create a rubric. We'll just take the very beginning step. So what you want to do is, once you're in your course in Blackboard, you want to scroll all the way down until you get to your course management and Course Tools. Click on Course Tools, scroll down, and then click on Rubrics. Once you've opened this up, you'll see that there are two ways to get a rubric into your course. One is to import a rubric from an existing course. We'll talk about this later. The other is to create a rubric, and this is where we'll start. So click on Create Rubric, and it will ask you for a name of the rubric. So I'm going to call this Discussion Rubric. And then also give your rubric a description. This way, if you have a couple of different types of discussions and you use different rubrics for each type of discussion, you can identify which is which, or if you have different types of assignments and have rubrics for those. So I'm just going to say this rubric is used for all discussions in the class. Then once I've done that, I'm ready to move down to the bottom and put some rubric details in here. Now there's only two things that I want to talk about in this video, and then I'll use the next video to address the third thing that's here on this first line. Add row will add a row to your criteria, so you can add as many criteria as you want to in the rubric. Add column will add another level of accomplishment. Now you'll notice by default there are 3 rows for criteria and 3 levels of accomplishment, but you can do whatever you need. Now for me, I'm going to want to switch these levels of accomplishment so that my last level is novice and my first level is proficient, because I like for my students to be reading from left to right so that the first thing that they see is the way to do it best, not the least you can get by with. So I prefer switching my levels of accomplishment that way. And then you want to also, if you add rows, you want to edit it. I have proficient, competent, acceptable, or whatever you want to put there, and then novice, and then add also edit the row so that I have, this is the spelling, so that I have titles for the rows. And I'll show you how to copy and paste these, but that's getting started.